welcome to another episode of Grandfootball TV. How are we doing? Yes, so today we are going to be looking at the Grandfootball panel and what they have predicted for this season. Now the transfers finished, we are going to be looking at what we've predicted for the top four and what we've predicted for those who we think will be going down. So the top four and the bottom three. It's going to be an interesting one. And I've got my notes here. I'm going to be flipping through my notes for everyone and their predictions. So you're going to hear all that we have predicted for the season. Yeah. So we are going to be starting with from the last person on my list. Well, not the least, but the last person on my list, and I'll walk my way to yours truly, myself. I'll tell you my predictions at the end. Yeah, but let us hear or see what the rest have predicted so far for the season. So quickly, we'll start with Temizak. Yeah, so Temizak has predicted his top four. I'm going to be listing them out. So his top four is Liverpool to finish top, Man City to be second, Arsenal to be third, and Tottenham to be fourth. Arsenal to be third. Temizak, Arsenal. He's a Man United fan anyway, guys. He's a Man United fan. So why haven't you put Man United here? Oh, you have no confidence for them this season. Temizak, is that what you are telling us? That you do not have confidence in your team? Oh, I know why you don't have confidence. Because before the transfer window finished, they were already out of one competition. They were supposed to be in three: the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup. And they're already out of one. So they're only fighting on two fronts. And you know, Dion Okechukwu, which I'll come to their predictions as well. I'm sure they don't have Man United as well. And I won't be surprised. But anyway, let's stick with the script. Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham for Temizak for top four. And for bottom three, we have, he's put Wolves to finish 18th. The way they've started not necessarily means that's where they're going to finish, but you can understand why he's put them there. Brentford to finish 19th. They've started well. They've won. I'm sure they've won a game. Wolves haven't, but I'm sure Brentford have won a game. And then in 20th, he has put Leeds. So it's Wolves, Brentford, Leeds. Leeds, they've also won a game, but after that, they got thumped by Arsenal 5-0. And I think they lost the next one as well. So that is, no, they drew, sorry. They drew with Newcastle, 0-0. So that is probably why he's thinking they might not be great going all the way for the next 30. Well, they have 35 games to navigate, and it doesn't see that happening. Well, so that's Temizak. Yeah, so Temizak's top four, a recap. Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham. And bottom three, Wolves, Brentford, Leeds. Yeah, okay. So we move on to King T. King T. Yes, King T has gone for Liverpool to win, Chelsea in second, Arsenal in third, and Manchester City in fourth. Another team, another person. Well, he's a Chelsea fan. King T is a Chelsea fan. Sorry, I'll tell you which fans they are, so you know where they've put their team. He's put his team to finish second. So he doesn't believe his team can win the league, but fight, and play better. Well, yeah, so Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City. And let's see what is put for the bottom three. And the bottom three, he's gone for Leeds, Burnley, and then Wolves. Leeds, Burnley, then Wolves. Interesting. So only two of the newly promoted teams are going down according to King T. Yeah, so let's do a quick recap. Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City. And then bottom three, we have Leeds, Burnley, and Wolves for King T. Yeah. And then we move to Okechukwu. Yeah. Let us see what he's put for his top four and bottom three. Okay. Guys, don't laugh when I say this one, because this guy got me going when I heard what he had put down. You're not gonna believe it. For the bottom three, actually, not for the top. Top four, he's gone for decent amount of people. Well, the kind of people you expect to be there. But for his bottom three, you're gonna explain, okay, Chiku? You're gonna explain. Okay, his top four: Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City. So Liverpool to win, Arsenal second, Chelsea third, Man City fourth. That's pretty much what you would maybe see, you can see happening at the end of the season. Yeah, you can see that happening. And then for his bottom three, wait for it, he's put Wolves, Aston Villa, and Fulham. You know why he's done that? He's just looked at where they are now and just gone with that table. It's not even correct, because I don't think Fulham are bottom of the league. But Aston Villa, I know, are down there as well, and that's why they're on his list. But you know Aston Villa, well, let's not speak too soon and they now end up surprising us and going down. But I don't see Aston. They've got enough in that team, you know, to stay up, you would imagine. They've got enough to stay up. So we'll see come the end of the season. So let's do a recap for Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City. And then bottom three, we have Wolves, Aston Villa, and Fulham. Yeah. Okay. Osita is a Chelsea fan. Sorry, is a Man United fan. Osita is a Chelsea fan, and he's gone for Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal. He's dropping Arsenal even further down. Osita, God is watching you. I'm seeing you, what you're doing. You're dropping my team further down. Okay, it's okay. I'm putting Chelsea higher. Okay. But everyone is still going for Liverpool to win the league. And so does he. He's put Liverpool to win. And his bottom three is Burnley, Brentford, and Wolves. Burnley, Brentford, Wolves. Well, all three of them, you can understand why they're there. You know, Wolves haven't started the season great. Brentford, you would say, because they've got a new manager, they might struggle eventually, especially without Thomas Frank. They might, because a lot of those players are still Thomas Frank, in as much as quite a lot of them have actually left, the likes of Wissa, Mbeumo, and Norgard, you know, but they still got a good amount of players. So you never know. You never know. Yeah, so let's do a recap for Osita. Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal. And his bottom three is Burnley, Brentford, and Wolves. Okay, let's move on. Yema is a sit on the fence, former Arsenal. He likes football and that's it. He never wants to let us know when he's coming back so we can make sure he doesn't come back. Yeah. Anyway, his top four is Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, and then Man City. Yep. And then his bottom three is Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. So he's picked two of the newly promoted teams to go down and Wolves to join them. Yeah, you can understand why he's made that choice of predictions. But yeah, that's it. So let's do a recap. Yema has gone for Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City. And then bottom three, we've got Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. Yeah. Okay. A new entrant to the Grandfootball panel. Michael is an Arsenal fan. So you know I'm going to stay here a bit. Yeah. He's gone for Arsenal to win the league. And then Liverpool to come second. Chelsea to be third. Man City to be fourth. Yeah. So the first person, well, obviously an Arsenal fan, to pick Arsenal to win the league. Well, let me know what you guys think this season. Do you think Liverpool are just going to go away with the league? Is that what you guys think? Let me know, because I don't think that's what's going to happen. It's a long season, guys. A very long season. Yeah. So no one knows anyway. This is just predictions. So yeah. And his bottom three, he's gone for Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. Wolves, Leeds, Burnley. Two newly promoted teams to go down again. I'm waiting to see the panel, that the pundits that will predict all three to go down, because the last couple of years, that's what's happened. They've all gone down, you know. So we'll see. So let's do a recap. For Michael, it is Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City. And then the bottom three, we have Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. Okay, let's look at the next person. Kiki, our first lady, the only lady in our Grandfootball team at the moment, and a Manchester City fan. And it's shocking to see she hasn't put Man City to win the league. Wise girl. Because your team, they're not looking that great at the moment. So let's go. She's picked Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, and Chelsea to finish fourth. And then the bottom three, she's gone for Leeds, Wolves, and Burnley. So another person picking Leeds, Wolves, and Burnley. It's as if that's the most popular amongst the predictions, but they just put them in different orders. Yeah. So let's do a recap. Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea. And then bottom three, we have Leeds, Wolves, and then Burnley. Yeah, and that's for Kiki. So let's move on. Dion, man like Dion, another Man United fan. So like I said, I was right. He hasn't picked Man United to be in the top four. Let us see what he's picked. Let us see. He's gone for Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, and then Man City. Yeah. Arsenal second in your Dion. Okay, I'll let you off. Okay. And bottom three is gone for Leeds, Brentford, and then Burnley. So another person picking two out of the three. Yeah, two out of the three, and Brentford in there. But you can understand why Brentford is in there, because like we said earlier, they have a new manager. So this new manager is probably the reason why they're there. Yeah. So let's do a recap for Dion. It is Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man City. And then bottom three, we have Leeds, Brentford, Burnley. Yeah, that's Dion. And then we move on. Finn. We have Finn, another Arsenal fan. Yeah. So let's see what he has put down. Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City. It's back this team. Yeah. And you think you would expect this to happen. Amen. Yeah. Bottom three, we have Leeds, Wolves, and then Burnley. Another person picking these three teams: Leeds, Wolves, Burnley. This is very popular amongst the predictions, and they all did it in different times. Different. No one looked at each other's predictions, but they've all gone for almost the same set of teams. So imagine if these teams don't turn up at the bottom three, we're all losing points. Because we're giving points for all this. That's the essence of this, guys. That's why we're doing it. Yeah. So let's do a recap. Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City. And then we have Leeds, Wolves, and Burnley at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, another new entrant into the Grandfootball. Temitayo. Yes, let's look at his predictions. Another Arsenal fan as well. He's gone for Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, and then Chelsea. Yeah. And then the bottom three, he's gone for Sunderland, Leeds, and Burnley. So Temitayo is the first person to pick all newly promoted teams to go down. He has no faith in them. Yeah, he doesn't believe all that they have done so far would keep them in the league. Sunderland spent money, but he still doesn't believe that will keep them in the league. Okay, so let's do a recap. He's gone for Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. And then bottom three, we have Sunderland, Leeds, and Burnley. Okay, let's move on. David is an Inter Milan / Man City fan. Well, he would argue more that he's an Inter Milan fan. But in the Premier League, he supports Man City. Glory hunter, you can tell, can't you? Glory hunter. But now the glory is falling down on the Man City. So let's see where he will hide. He would say, no, I'm an Inter fan. But the problem is Inter ain't winning too. They ain't winning nothing. So, bro, I hope you're good. Yeah, so let's look at David. And his top four is Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City. Yep. And then his bottom three is Brentford, Leeds, Burnley. That's another popular one. It's either Brentford in there to add to Leeds and Burnley or Wolves. So he's gone for Brentford. Yep. So let's do a quick recap for David. Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City. And then bottom three, Brentford, Leeds, and then Burnley. Yeah. Okay. We're nearing the end now. We're nearing the end. Chris is an Arsenal fan. Yeah. So let's see what he has predicted. Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. Yep. That's what he's gone for. And his bottom three is Wolves, Burnley, and Leeds. Wolves, Burnley, and Leeds. Yeah. So you can see this is quite popular. Very, very popular. Yeah. And let's do a quick recap for Chris. And it is Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. And then bottom three, we have Wolves, Burnley, and Leeds. We're nearing the end, like I said. One more person before I tell you mine. Anu Oluapo. Yeah. Is a Chelsea fan. And he's gone for Liverpool to win. Arsenal in second. Chelsea in third. And Man City to finish fourth. And the bottom three is Burnley, Leeds, Wolves. He's just put them in a very different order from what every other person's done. Yep. So let us do a quick recap for Anu. It is Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City. And then we have Burnley, Leeds, and Wolves to finish in 20th position. So, I'll tell you mine now. As the last one amongst all our pundits, I've gone for Arsenal to win the league. I'm an Arsenal fan. What do you expect? Think I was going to go for any other team? No. Liverpool in second, Chelsea in third, and Tottenham in fourth. Yeah. And my bottom three is Brentford, Burnley, and Leeds. So you see, it's either Brentford or Wolves to replace Burnley and Leeds. The only person who's different is Temitayo, who's gone for, he's put, well, Temitayo and OK, because OK, his one was a bit, but yeah, that's it. So let's do a recap for mine. Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham. And we have Brentford, Burnley, and Leeds for the bottom three. Yeah? Let us know in the comment section what your top four and your bottom three are. Yeah? Thank you guys for joining in. I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Don't check this.